game by split pushing as an R. So fights around objectives, early game, I think it's going to be a big deal. Grubs, rare scuttles, dragons especially. So
the defense, honestly, from DSG, oh, he gets caught.
Oh boy, that's a nice catch there with the Rune Prison. That's Call Me, he uses the charm too early. Hambach waits for it. Everybody on both sides is looking for a play. Despite the fact that both top laners make their way here, it's a bloodless battle as Sentinels ultimately win, take control towards this top side. Impact has been doing a great job in the 1v1 so far.
He's gone tower plates in this lane, force flash, so I feel like they're in a comfortable spot.
Okay, they're trying to make some sort of a move here onto Darkwing. Sturdy with a flash, Mega Gnar into the wall, takes the rise down to half. Call Me arrives, and Darkwing dies.
Play for jungle early, or we'll see about the mid play first.
Okay, Hambach just kind of forcing everybody else back as the Rift Herald is summoned up. The rest of Sentinels is here. Tier 1 turret is going to get knocked down. The Rift Herald will not secure a second charge, but they already got what they came for. Sentinels takes out the objective in mid.
The start looking a little dead on my screen. Let's see if we can make it out.
All right, let's see if it's on all of our screens as the flash for the Rune Prison comes out from Darkwings. Wants revenge on Deserty, who is slowed by the Tempest Cripple. Does manage to evade that first Sonic Wave, but it will not matter. Rune Prison's right there. Hambach's going to take the kill on that one as Deserty dies. Impact getting away back over in the mid lane. And Dokla, I gotta say, I don't really see what kills Impact this game after the good early game that he had. The only AP threat on the enemy team is an Ahri, and she cannot be mag dumping K'Sante in this game. What's the answer to this guy?
The answer is K'Sante ults, so he loses all his resist, and maybe he gets in a tricky position, but...
Oh, speaking of tricky positions, Kryra nearly caught out there, has to flash just to stay alive, down to below 20% HP. The True Shot Barrage does manage to hit him with the Golden Aegis, keeps Kryra alive, still trying to get himself away as Call Me is already down. Kryra tries to re-engage, but he will not find the kill on the Darkwings. Another TP coming in now from Disguise as they try to get something. Sentinels getting away with 2 men in critical condition. Impact still trying to get back out. He goes all out, he's all in. 1v3 up against Disguise. He flashes out, he picks up one of the Infernal Cinders for the move speed boost. Surdy's still chasing him with the boomerang. Run, Impact! Run, Impact! Another footwork gives him enough distance. He's still trying to get away. He's about to find a plant, maybe. No, he's finally tagged here by the boomerang. Surdy's still on the chase. Yes, Rahel arrives, but it's not enough. The shutdown finally goes. Darkwing's just pushing the bottom lane as Kryra is still on the Drake, and it looks like DSG will actually be able to sneak this away despite being down 2,500.
Why did they get that? I don't understand. I feel like they're sure.
All right, well, as the Dragon doesn't actually turn into a fight, we have our professional analysts standing by at the We're already back to live. Sturdy trapped in Rune Prison here yet again. Impact and Hambach looking to make not only this kill, but potentially a second one happen. Nice positioning from Hambach. He's got backup from Rahel. They're making the move on to Call Me, and Lions is trapped here too. It's not 1, it's not 2, it's 3 kills for free for Sentinels. The Baron is assured now.
The play out of the replay. They didn't get the kills the first time, so they just repeat up to the top on the Baron side, and with the extra vision advantage with those control wards still being there, Hambach's able to make another play, and that's going to for sure be their Baron.
And Hambach's play was sick. He takes the resonating strike towards Call Me, baits the charm, switches his aggro over to Lions instead. No chance for Disguise to try to challenge. Now the next Drake is live on the map, but they don't really care about that right now. They are looking to make the push here in the bottom lane. Nice catch though from Call Me and Kryra. They immediately explode the Fed Lee Sin. That's what we were talking about most of the gold lead right there. DSG find a critical pick, but can they get anything else? Call Me goes way far in, barely stays alive. They're going to grab a second shutdown. Sajed kills off Darkwings. Surdy finally falls to Rahel as the Ezreal is a problem. Impact goes all out after Lions. They'll make this a 2-for-2 overall. DSG finding 2 critical picks to slow down the Sentinels war machines.
Another Seraphine ultimate going a little bit wide there, but it was a really nice pick from DSG initially, getting the burst damage onto Lee Sin. So they get that shutdown, but then it gets turned around as Impact is coming down through the rest of the jungle. And
Ezreal choose to use it. Okay. I'm using it responsibly. I want to see another team fight here, as Sentinels does still have control over the entire Rift. Impact's pushing up mid, just needs 1 more auto attack, and there it is to take that tier 2. It's 4 turrets to 2, favoring Sentinels, 9 kills to 4, 2,500 gold lead, about to become closer to 3K here with this tier 2 falling up there in the top lane, and there it is. So Disguised will at least get a tier 2 back down in the bottom side. 30 split pushing on the Gnar to grab that one, and then get himself away before anything too bad happens.
So in a game like this here too, where the Dragons are split pretty deep into the game and Dragon Soul is like really far off, What's the game plan looking like for your macro, Dokla?
You know, just play on one side of the map and try to get the vision advantage on that side, and you know, that's all you can kind of do. Invade their jungle camps, see if you can get a fight off with some sort of advantage like that, and just kind of really dumb the game down. You know, just make it easy. You know, strongs have one side be your strong side, and the rest of the map play accordingly. And that's kind of what Sentinel's doing right now.
Okay, could be a little bit of trouble here for Impact, but nah, he's fine. Again, this Cassante, he's just so durable, so much armor against this largely attack damage composition from Disguised. As we can see,
TP.
Everybody on Sentinels, they're moving back as a very deep TP from Disguise sets up for a potential play. Calmy's coming around, trying to catch up to the action. Only one charge left here for the Spirit Rush, and Surdy is about to run out of Mega Gnar. Beautiful kick coming in there from Hambach, but the follow-up is not ready. Encore from Who, he doesn't do a lot. Calmy going to be taken low, nearly killed off. Rahel needs one more auto attack. Darkwings gets it. Kryra and Surdy here in a 2v2. They will finally kill Hambach. It's a 1-for-2 here so far as Lions also died. Surdy about to fall, make it a 1-for-3. Double kill over to the Ezreal as Rahel wants more. Sajed still getting away. The kick to cut off his escape, and Impact is ready. Sajed is out of there, and the kill credit goes over to Darkwings. That's 4-for-1 for Sentinels. They've got the wave pushing up bottom lane, and they are going to send it straight towards the Disguised base.
I don't really know what the they chose to fight that.
Yeah, the evil little grin on his face.
Yeah.
No actual comms there, but yeah, I mean, you see the teleport, you know, animation going over your head, and then Ari shows up with only one charge, and immediately Hambach's like, okay, great, I'll take the Q. As Impact also thinking, okay.
I mean, yeah, he takes a little bit of damage.
His best Rage Bay impression here.
Yeah,
fight started.
I'm not worried for Impact at any point during any of this.
Okay.
Gets away.
He got
Charm, though, does hit onto Darkwings. That's a pretty big potential pick, but a nice use of the stasis keeps him alive as the Encore hits 4. Darkwings still dies, but now Sentinels once more. Rahel's in the backline, flashing away from the damage of Calmy. Still firing as 30 finally dies. Rahel staying alive here, too. Calmy the only man standing. And that's your Ezreal finding the mark, the quadra kill for the ace. And Sentinels will end the first game just like that. One decisive team fight in the top lane, 18-6 on the kills. Nobody standing on Disguise to even pad their stats with. Sentinels will send it straight to the Nexus and take game 1.
I mean, I was Hambach player of the game the whole game.
In the lane, but I think Kled with this comp feels like a little bit better.
Okay.
Because it feels like the Trundle is going to be doing value into the Olaf. You kind of have a front line, but it does depend on
All right, as those summoner spells are down in the top lane, we once more have a sideline interview, but this time it's Zazel standing by with Coach Ido.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Ido, who just cooked up this masterpiece for DSG. And, well, we want to talk about that.
Ooh, we're getting dove.
It might even get worse than a remake, my friend, as they do find another kill, and the turret doesn't heat up enough to kill Impact. Surdy's game is completely borked. Top lane is over, boys. Sound the alarm. This is a problem for DSG.
Well, the silver lining is, you know, there was a stat going around where it's like Impact usually does better with a gold deficit than a gold lead, right? So it's
we don't have time for stats, man.
I think that's what DSG is hoping for, I guess.
They're getting murdered in their own jungle. Calmy now in some danger here as Darkwings flashes over the wall immediately as the taunt. They're going in after the enemy mid laner. Kryra jumps back over the wall trying to get something back. Hambach is going to be punished.
Great.
DSG have the opportunity now to get something even more. Make up for those top lane deficits.
This is hard winning.
This might be hard winning. I mean...
Ooh, Darkwing's in some danger yet again
nice
as Kryra with the flash forward has the shockwave from Calmy right behind him. And the mid-jungle duo from Disguised is making plays.
At least play through mid and jungle because they are the strong points right now. They have a even bigger exhaust from both sides.
Yeah, both of those exhausts are now in the bin. Like, neither one of those really accomplishing a whole lot. As Surdy does still try to stick around. He's going to get this Stand United coming in from Lions. Ragnarok already used. Impact getting back over the wall. Needs to try to rebound here with a violent tendencies. Kryra is already down. Surdy's going to follow. It's a double kill for Hambach, but there is one traded back as the turret kills Huhi, but Lions gets the kill credit. That's not where DSG wanted the gold. Ultimately a 2-for-1 favoring Sentinels.
Interesting, they're going to leave Ziggs alone bottom lane too, so Ziggs' tower plate money is definitely going to stack up here. I mean, he could get it to execute range there and get first turret bonus.
Yeah, I mean, I see what Sentinels are trying to do. You know, they have the 3 grub advantage. Oh, Impact calling a ward.
Yeah, Impact recalling, but not
Go
respecting.
back.
Hold on, wait. Take it back the other.
And he's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, Impact does get
quickly.
killed.
Surdy's staying though. He has his jungler coming up through lane, so it's.
Yeah, but here comes something else. The Galio has arrived. The taunt is there, and they managed to execute Surdy before the Stand United can bring Lions in to try to help him out. So now Lions has used the ultimate for no real advantage. The turret is still continuing to take auto attacks over and over. Kryra has to use Call the Pack because the Impact remounts as Kryra approaches to try to control. And then with everything else being about like mid-jungle rotations and all these skirmishes, Dragon has just become an afterthought. So 14-13. All right, DSG with control over topside River. Rift Herald down to half HP already. Lions locking up Rahel. But Yunara gets away using the summoner spells. Now Lions under fire. The Shen in severe danger. Barely trying to get away, but not quite going to make it happen. The Rift Herald's still the target here for Hambach as Huhi and Impact trying to get away from the berserking Olaf. Surdy in the middle of everybody, but he's not getting the damage done. Now Kryra's knocked up into the air. Has to use Eviscerate to get back over the wall. DS
watching the DSG because... Oh, here comes Kled ult. Forces a flash out of Sajed.
Okay, but
and
now Sajed trapped between the wall and the pillar, and Sajed is buried. Surdy at only 400 HP. Lions, worse for wear, staying alive with the Spirit's Refuge, but ultimately double killed there by Darkwings. And now things are quickly falling apart for DSG.
Pulling the trigger there. Sentinels. Impact charges down mid, and they have a great angle for the pillar from Hambach. Opens up the entire game here. That's almost instant 2,000 plus gold for Sentinels.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the frustration on Lions' face here in the player cam. You know, feels the game slipping away.
Oh, but we're not done. Hold on now. TP coming in. What's it going to be? Call me. The Fed Oriana. Behind enemy lines, hiding in fog. Goes out, immediately throws the ball towards Hambach. Tries to take him out here with a Chovy belt. Uses the ball in his own head, but Hambach with a flash getting away from that one. So we end up seeing Calmy's teleport, that potential flank, that punish angle that they needed to find turns into a whole lot of nothing for Disguised as Sentinels get everybody out.
This has to be rage bait, right? Because like, Yunara didn't have flash. We just comboed Yunara with no flash, and we go for the Trundle with flash on the back of that. So just the fundamentals, you know, they're kind of just messing up, and it's costing them.
Well, we've seen some spicy interactions here for the past couple of minutes as we're squaring off yet again. Hambach throwing out the pillar. Here comes Impact with the charge. Meanwhile, into the back line goes Kryra, buying himself a moment longer with a W, but it ain't gonna last that long. Impact still tanking here on the front line. It's 1 kill for none here so far. As the Drake is alive, Sentinels are going to earn themselves control over that one with the enemy jungler dead. And I feel like for the last 5 minutes straight, it's just been Sentinels making plays and Disguised failing to respond.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just Kryra sent into the left side of the fight while everybody else is trying to peel back from this Galio. Galio moves in and gets a 3-person taunt. I mean, good space there from Sentinels, but also the lack of coordination on DSG on their engages is really hurting them. Dragon picked up in addition to the gold.
Cover the top dive to the Olaf that is 0-2. I really can't breathe.
I mean, you're not picking it for that reason, but it happened.
Kinda sad.
All right, Captain Flowers, back to you, buddy.
Thank you very much, Lounge. We are right back to the fight, and it's a nice shutdown for Sajed in the Disguise side. But now you're going to see the exit from the Galio, a heroic...
exit.
Yeah, heroic exit. I already used the word exit. I found myself trapped there. So
and that's why I'm here.
Yeah. You gave me my escape mechanism. I appreciate you, my friend. See? Dokla bailed me out the way that we wanted to see Lions bail Surdy out. I lost my lane. Dokla got me out of it, as now Impact, bear trap on a rope, gonna find Surdy. Nope, not quite with the pullback there, doesn't quite have the distance, but it is still a 3,000 gold lead here for Sentinels. Disguised, though, happy to get anything they can get. Finding that pick onto Hambach is also gonna facilitate Calmy being able to push the top lane, grab the tier 1 turret up there for a little bit of extra money, and it really does feel like some scary stuff for those teams, 2 of which will be playing in our next game, so stay tuned for the nail-biting action between our teams still competing for the opportunity to take their place here in the playoffs, as DSG wanting to control this topside river here. They know they're behind. The lack of the stacking of...
Impact's going to be found on it, but Galio's going to teleport in for the flank, so they're going.
Okay, Sajed once again going to be your target here, but Hambach doesn't want to fully commit to it with the TP coming in. Impact has already used the charge on the right side of the fight, doing a ton of damage here to call me. Heroic entrance to back up Impact, exhaust down onto the Orianna as Lions has to try to get away. Impact on the chase. Darkwings has already killed off the enemy mid laner. Disguised, everybody's just flashing, everybody's running, but they can't run fast enough. It's already 3 kills for nothing for Sentinels. Rahel trying to chase down another there with the Arc of Ruin, but not quite on the mark to hit Surdy, who was a little bit too far away. It doesn't matter, though. It's already a victory for the boys in red. Sentinels claim 3 for free. Now Kryra's going to take the Drake. Everybody else is going to take the Baron. Disguise can do nothing but take a breath as they cannot find their way through these fights.
I said they found the flanker. They saw Impact. How does Impact get a bead on a direct ultimate onto the flash Orianna? The Orianna had flash. That was the carry. Dokla, that was the heart. He's dead. Nobody blocked the Cledol. He didn't flash out of there.
And we're back to some more problems here for Surdy. Subjugate has already been used by Hambach. Surdy just trying as hard as he can to get away from this one, but slowed down by the Trundle Chomp. Another pillar arrives, and that slow is way too much. Rahel will claim the kill. Sentinels already have the Death Ball mounted up here in the bottom lane. They have Darkwing split pushing over in mid for the 2-pronged strike. Charge is already committed, just full sending it into the enemy base. Calmy's going to arrive, but they've already lost their support before he's even there. Sajed's your next target. The Ziggs can't get away. Nobody on Sentinels dead yet again. It's a double kill back over to Impact as Kryra can't do anything to this Yunara, and Calmy tries to flash. He survives with the shield a little bit longer. Command Protect will not protect him from a Galio Fist. That's a 5-knuckle sandwich, and it's the only thing on the menu for Calmy. As Disguise, despite the early game looking a little bit better, they don't have what it takes against Sentinels. Nexus turret's under fire. Kryra the only one left alive. He can't do anything, man. It's Sentinels clean sweep and Disguise. 16-5 here in the second game. They win.